Welcome, dreamers, to the first installment of our new show, Solo Imp. I am your host, Mighty Vicious, and in this new format, we intend to do more of a one-on-one conversation with your favorite Dreams creators and personalities. To kick this series off, I'm here today with YouTube star and Dreams artist Sakku's Mind to talk about his new Dreams reel that he released a few days ago. Sakku, welcome.
Thank you, Mighty. I'm happy to be here, and thank you for doing this with me. Excited to do it.
Of
And
course. Of course. Thank you for putting out that reel and once again showing people, what is possible in dreams and, basically where it can, where it can take you. It's really, the limit is only what you dream. So, I guess where I want to start off with is outside of the amazing artwork. I love the idea of doing a professional reel to expand on, personal production outside of dreams while promoting dreams and its practical uses within the art industry. How are you finding the transition process so far?
oh yeah. So I come from video editing in general. I have like 2 or 3 years of video editing experience, and I always love to do that. So for me, taking all the visuals that I created with so much passion and heart in Dreams, and then putting it into my editing program and actually make a reel or a compilation out of it, include some nice editing. I really enjoyed it, and it's up there for 2 days now. And how the community receives it, how they support it, and how lovely they are is just absolutely amazing. And it's already super cool to see what kind of opportunities it already brings now.
And so I guess we'll jump straight to that. How has the reception for the reel been by the community and I guess outside the community?
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. It's mind blowing to read some of the comments. Like, it really motivates me, and it really shows me again. Like, sometimes you need to be reminded, right?
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me, yeah, I actually created some really cool stuff that I can be proud of. And I put so much, I've over 1,000 hours in Dreams and creating all that stuff. Been there since the beta, and keep improving over those 2 years. And it's just so cool to see. Also, for me personally, to create memories, I created a reel for the beta, I created a reel for the early access, and now 1 year after Dreams, it's just great memories to look back on how I improved, what I did back then, what I did now, and how the quality changes as well.
Well, I guess on with that, I mean, we've talked before, and you said that when you first started Dreams, you weren't good. Now, when I look at this reel, or you said you weren't. Well, no, you said you weren't good, and it's hard for me to believe that. But you know, I guess how long have you been with Dreams as the platform? I can't remember. Were you in the beta?
I was part of the Dreams community about 1 year before the beta even launched. Like, I had a fan page on Instagram and stuff. And then I have been part of the beta from day one. So I'm a day one dreamer, and I've been creating ever since. And always, my main focus was about environment art. I absolutely love environment art. Also diving into more other directions now. But yeah, in the beginning, I really wasn't good. But all of us back then, we didn't really have tutorials or anything. So we just had to learn everything by ourselves. And I still remember how, like, after a few days of using it, I actually found out how to make actually looking like grass texture with the flags, like just applying a flag to it. And I was so amazed and mind blown by it. I was really like proud. Hey, this looks cool and stuff. And so you just improve. So yeah, if you don't believe me, like, people can watch my beta reel and see the progression. I guess it's up on my YouTube channel as well. And yeah.
Maybe I have tinted glasses on or something because all the original stuff I saw, I was just like, how did he do this from the beginning? So I guess for me, it every time I get to talk to you, it's really an honor because I really do look up to your work in Dreams. And I mean, I think that it is important, as I've talked about before, because I have this small fear in the Dreams community where when we start moving towards trying to pull people in, that they're going to see all of this really awesome work that so many people are doing, and they're gonna kind of hit that first wall, and
Yeah.
and kind of be like, oh well, then I guess this isn't for me. But I think it's a really ultimately, I think it's a really powerful message that you stick with it. Nobody starts out great at anything. You just kind of work
Yeah.
towards it. And I mean, these sprawling vistas that you have in this reel, like I guess, where do you want this journey to lead you? Like freelance stability, game design, like leading your own project team, or concept artist for movies, or that? Like, where do you see yourself going with Dreams?
Now, that's a really interesting question. I think first, to answer your first question, I think it is. It can be really hard for new people coming in, and lots of people have struggles. First of all, with the controls, but it's really worth it to push through because you can see how much stuff is possible with Dreams. And now, after 2 years, we all have improved so much, and the creations by now are so incredible. And I just always try to tell people when they say like, "Wow, you're so insane! You just have a huge talent for this." But I also, I've been improving for 2 years, and I wasn't as great in the beginning. So I believe everyone can get there if they really want to and if they have the passion for it. And where it will lead me is also an interesting question. It's already insane to me that Dreams did lead me to, I've now a new goal of a career. Like I want to be an artist, which I didn't think of before in that way. Like I always wanted to be creative in some way, but now I want to be a 3D artist. I want to do something with the talent and passion that I have for it. And there were already great opportunities for Dreams. We got invited to events by PlayStation, by Media Molecule. I have created an album for Sony Music for like soundtracks that are made for like popular films that I love so much for myself, like Avatar, Interstellar, the Imitation Game. Like I love those movies, and being able to create worlds for and visuals for like music that I from those films is so amazing. And that I had the opportunity to say like I work with officially as a freelance artist for Sony Music, PlayStation, and now I also have had new jobs for other clients, and it's really awesome. Like I love film, I love being creative, so I would definitely see myself doing something for film. I would also love to do concept art and book covers because I'm always super amazed by all kinds of art. Like all my feeds on Twitter and Instagram is just full of art. It's just full of inspiration, and that's what I would also like to tell new dreamers, that you don't look at other people being like, they're so good, I can't be on that level. More likely be inspired and motivated to become better. And seeing that I started really low as well, that it shows that you can actually achieve this goal no matter who you are or what you're doing. If you have the passion and will to do it, then you can definitely get there.
You hear that, people? You can do it too.
Yeah.
Okay? When he says it, I believe it. And that's what keeps me striving within Dreams to be better than I currently am. but no, it's true, because like when I started, I've always been like a character artist. Like that's been my that was kind of like my thing, that I was like, okay, well now I have these assets, I can do film. And I started with character art, and then I was like, wait, there's a venue for voice acting, which I've also always wanted to do. And
Yeah.
so like I think along with the drive to really improve in Dreams, and then with all the possibilities that it gives you to explore all the things you've been interested in, it's really endless. And I think an artist creator like yourself really puts it into perspective, and I can't wait to see where you go. Like
I can't wait to see it. It will be very interesting, and I still think that I still have to improve so much on my art. And I look up to people like Martin in the community, who has like 15 years of experience of freelancing, and like I want to get there as well. I want to get to that level, and I want to make a living off the art as well. That's my big dream. It's really crazy hard to do that because I'm still at the very beginning, but I have the passion and the will to actually do it, to chase that dream and not give up. That's what I've been doing for years now, and I'm just happy that now there are actually opportunities coming that were not there in the beginning, even though I did already grind there. Even with video editing, I put so much work into, but maybe just 50 people watched my work, and now I have have so much more people actually watching what I do, and you know that I'm inspiring them, which is so amazing to me. Like people almost tell me on a daily basis how I inspire them, how I motivate them, how I even got them into dreams or help them to shape their own dreams, and that is one of the best things for me on this journey, and it keeps motivating me. I don't think I would have been there now if I didn't have this community constantly pretty much telling me how amazing it is what I do, and that I help so many people on their way as well. That's really one of the things that helps me on my journey.
Definitely. I mean, it's the best community that I've ever known in gaming, and
Absolutely.
you know, with strong leads like yourself and many other creators, I can't, like, Sony has a 10-year plan. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be here for the whole thing, but it's almost crazy to think what dreams will be at that point. And
Yeah.
and then because I mean, you've like, what other programs have you worked with before coming to Dreams?
I've dived a little bit into Cinema 4D, which is another 3D program, but like while I think the original version actually costs like 4K or something,
Yeah.
and to be honest, I would completely kick that in the trash can and for Dreams now, because the program is so crap compared. It's so bad. It's so I'm sorry for everyone using Cinema 4D or loving it, but Dreams is just so much better, so much faster. Like in Cinema 4D, I did a 10-second scene and had to render it for like 10 hours. And you know, Dreams is all real time, you know, no rendering at all. That's one of the most amazing things. It's just so fast. It's so much more fun as well. Like everything is so fun, and if you work with the move controllers and stuff, it really feels like you're using your hand to sculpt something in front of you, which is so amazing. And then I'm an advanced user of Sony Vegas now, what's called just Vegas, my editing program. Been doing a lot of work in there. And other than that, I've just been drawing a little bit, but I'm not that great at drawing, to be honest.
That's even more interesting, but we'll have to revisit that at a later date. But I mean, first and foremost, thank you for coming through and doing this interview with me, being in the first installment of this series. And as I said before, with these wonderful creations, I can't wait to see where you go. And one day I'll be like, I knew that guy. It'll be it'll be wonderful.
No, I really appreciate it every time we come together. You're a great guy, and I'm happy for this opportunity, because I also want to tell the people out there that they can chase their dreams, that you know they can shape their own dreams. I'll be on this journey with you. I will help you to help you, you know, get you better, improve yourself, and you know, help as much as I can. And I also want to tell people that now I'm on this way as a freelance artist, and I also want to tell people that I am now open for commissions. I take requests also for assets, for you know, your game concept art, all that kind of stuff, 3D visuals. I have been working on a music video for a client, which will be releasing soon, which will be very exciting. I completely did the 3D visuals and dolly shots for it, and another guy from the community will be creating the lyrics for it, so it will be a lyric music video. And I also have already new awesome projects, and since the reel also there have been coming new people as well to me, which opens up for great opportunities right now. Can't talk too much about that yet, but there's amazing stuff coming, and I'm definitely open in the future for more.
Awesome. And I'm sure people will be getting in contact with you, especially after seeing this reel. So where as they can see in the video, but if they happen to be looking away, where can they find you to end us out?
So yeah, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram, where it's both at Sakku's Mind. On Instagram, I actually have a little bit of a portfolio since I upload most of my artworks there. So you can just check my art there. On Twitter, I always keep you updated, and obviously on YouTube as well. I do lots of videos. I'm pretty active on YouTube and putting lots of time into those videos. There are also new awesome projects in planning. Just still a bit chaotic and busy at the moment, as life is sometimes. And yeah, I'll definitely keep going. Oh, and another thing which is so amazing, which I almost forgot about now, is that, you know, the community actually helped me to also win the first ever Impy Award for favorite video creator, which is so amazing. And it definitely, I was so thankful for that. Like, I put so much hard work in there the last year into my channel, and while I have like 1,000 hours of Dreams, I probably have the same amount in just video production outside of Dreams.
I mean, if anybody deserved it, it was definitely you. So, like I said, man, like, go ahead.
I think there were also, all the nominees were amazing, but I'm just so thankful and happy that it actually happened and that all this hard work paid off. Like, I was really like screaming, and it was all amazing, and it really motivated me to go on as well, where it does. Like, I'm really thankful. So thanks for all the support and for everyone supporting and being so lovely in the community. Also, just with this reel, like, everyone in the community was just so open to share it, to, they told me nice things about it. And even in this reel, I put so much perfectionism in it. I put so much effort in it to make it look as good as possible, and even rendered it out like 20 times just to check and then go back to editing. And yeah, it's amazing.
It definitely is amazing. Keep up the great work. And again, thank you for joining me. This is the best way to start this series off. And yeah, just sitting here watching the reel over and over, just picking out the little details and the things that just show how great you are at the craft is just, it's as you say, it's inspiring. It makes me want to get better. And I hope that's the message that people take away, as you stated, from seeing your work and from seeing what you've accomplished.
Thank you so much for all the lovely words that you always have for me. I really appreciate it. And that's exactly what I want. Like, with this reel, I also want to inspire people, because I love to watch reels. I love to watch art compilations. Like, I love to watch 3D reels of others, and they keep inspiring me. Like, I always take that inspiration with me, and doing that now for other people as well is also incredible.
Awesome. And that's where we are going to end off for this first episode, or installation. I don't want to call it an episode because, you get caught in numbering things and that kind of gets annoying. But but that's where we're going to end off today. Thank you to everybody who joins. Don't forget to go catch Sakku at all of Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and just continue to show love, Dreams community. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much for everyone tuning in for this episode, and keep dreaming.
Keep dreaming.